We appreciate the assistance, civilian, but what's your business here?
Hey.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian, but what's your business here?
A Brotherhood soldier pointed me this way. I might be interested in joining up.
Interested in recruitment, huh? Well, let me ask you a few questions. Are you from a local settlement?
I'm from Vault 111.
You're a vault dweller? Most people wouldn't admit to such a thing. I appreciate your honesty. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
I'll continue to help, but you owe me an explanation first.
So, you gonna spill the beans?
Very well. I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. I've been trying to send a distress call to our vessel at Boston International Airport, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may.
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need, the deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
No time to waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. Folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
You're
All right,
listening
big
to
guy. Let's go.
Diamond City
I'm
Radio,
coming.
if you're listening at all. I mean, so this next one. I mean, you make a song called Rocket 69, and I just can't.
Paladin.
You ready to move out?
Ready?
Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind.
Would you like to ride in my Rocket 69? Rocket 69, rocket. Well, would you like to ride in my Rocket 69? Rocket 69, rocket 69. With a sweet man like you, we could have such a wonderful time. Rocket 69, rocket 69. You'll have to hold tight, Papa, while I go into my spin. Rocket 69, rocket 69. Well, you'll have to hold tight, Papa, while I go into my spin. Rocket 69, rocket 69. You'll love the new world I'm gonna take you in. Rocket 69, rocket 69. We'll take off for a star and the moon is not too far. Rocket 69, rocket 69. Well, we'll take off for a star and the moon is not too far. Rocket 69, rocket 69. We'll ride and glide and be so satisfied. Rocket 69, rocket 69.
We'll take this alley. Follow me.
Stand by, stand by. The rocket is ready to fly.
Park Jet is a short hike to the west. If we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting Cambridge. Traveling this far from the police station is a risk, but getting that transmitter up and running needs to be our top priority. If it was up to me, I'd relocate my team. I'd Scribe Halen detected some disturbing energy readings in the area that need to be investigated. We don't know much about them, except that they're short-lived and broadcast on a frequency only attainable with a high level of technology. We're concerned that whoever or whatever is creating those energy readings might be a potential threat. So it's our job to investigate.
I'll make you mighty happy that I'm your girl. We fly through the sky and go all of this world. I bet you, sweet Papa, I can make you feel mighty fine.
I don't think we're alone.
We'll zip it, we'll tip it.
Hey, Tom.
We'll rip it, we'll tip it. On the Rocket 69.
That's anything you can't haul, my old
Long live the Brotherhood! It might surprise you.
The trip will be fine in my Rocket 69. Rocket 69, Rocket 69.
My recon team isn't the first to visit the common. Over the last 7 years, 2 other teams were sent here by the Brotherhood to gather technology. The first team's mission was a huge success. They came back with crates full of pre-war artifacts and historical documents. The second wasn't so fortunate. Shortly after they arrived, we lost contact with them, and they haven't been heard from since. As far as my team goes, we've lost 4 good men to this godforsaken wasteland. We've been a target from the moment we arrived. Despite our setbacks, I don't intend to give up and head home, or end up missing. You hear that? Watch it, they've gone dark. Not yet past me.
right.
feel the power as your heart beats next to me. One more tomorrow filled with love the whole day through. And then tomorrow I'd
There it is, Arc Jet Systems. There shouldn't be any exterior security, so we'll head in through the front. Listen up. We do this clean and quiet. No heroics and by the book. Understood?
Understood.
Outstanding. Remember, our primary target is the deep-range transmitter. Stay focused and check your fire. I don't want to be hit by stray bullets.
Girls, watch out, watch out. There's a two-legged animal running about. If it smokes a great big cigar and it hangs around at a bar, if it tells the biggest lies, wears the loudest ties, it's a man. If it acts just like a cross patch, has a face with whiskers that scratch, if it's stubborn as can be, mean and ornery, it's a man. If it walks, if it talks, if its habits are a little bit peculiar, if it brags and tries to make you think it's wonderful, be on the lookout, don't let it fool ya. But if it makes the moon up on high, more than just a light in the sky, if it kisses you and you find you like it to grab it, it's a man.
It was corporations like this that put the last nail in the coffin for mankind. They exploited technology for their own gains, pocketing the cash and ignoring the... Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated securities are...
Whistles each time you pass. Owns a car that runs.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
It's a man. If it
Good.
acts
Less security to worry about.
Negative. There's nothing good about it. Look at the evidence. There isn't a single spent ammunition casing or drop of blood in sight. These robots were assaulted by Institute synths.
I'll be on the lookout.
Roger that. Let's move out.
If its habits are a little bit peculiar, if it brags and tries to make you think it's wonderful, be on the lookout. Don't let it fool
This
you.
place is a mess, but I still see a few pieces of salvage that the brotherhood might be interested in. After we're done here, we'll have to mark this place for sweep and retrieve.
Hesitate, better name the date and then grab it. Hold it.
Looks like a
Hang
dead
on
end.
to it.
See if you can find a way to get that door open.
Or it's a
I'm gonna wreck it right here.
Gotta love Betty Hutton, right? Right?
Security's too good. No way I'm cracking this.
So, some recent activity in, here. in Diamond City that you might want to know about? I've heard, it seems that Nick Valentine is looking into some former residents of Diamond City. There was a house in the West Stands, and there was a guy and a kid living there, and they didn't really bother anyone, but, well, I guess maybe there was something funny. And I mean weird funny, not haha funny. Well, I don't really know much more than that. But, I guess if you see that guy, or the kid that was living with him, you should tell Nick. Or the guards. Or maybe both. I hope you like this one, the song.
No accounting for taste.
Someone present. Hello.
It's Ella Fitzgerald!
Multiple synth targets.
You must dine, human.
Stealth capabilities. Fascinating enemies. Please stand still.
Into each heart some tears must fall.
Got it.
Someday the sun will shine.
Assessment. You must die.
But when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each line, some rain must fall. But too much is falling in mine.
Damn synths have compromised most of the facility.
Into each life some rain.
Remain vigilant. We've got turrets ahead.
But too much
Threat neutralized. For honor! For glory! I'm here! Standing down.
But someday.
No mercy! Get that company!
Even break a sweat.
But
Not that
when
it's
I
hot.
think of you, another shower starts. Into each life, some rain must fall. But too much is falling in mine.
Engine course ahead. Should be our final stop.
Into each and every life, some rain has got to fall. But too much of that stuff is
Paladin dance.
into mine. And into each heart, some tears has got to fall. But I know that someday that sun is bound to shine.
Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out in this section.
But when I think
Transmitter
of
should be in the control room at the top floor.
another
Looks like the
shower
elevator's ahead. We'll have to keep heading down for now. Find a way to get the facility's power back online. There has to be a power backup system somewhere. Scout the maintenance area off of the main chamber. I'll remain here and watch our backs.
I was by your house last night, and guess what happened? What happened, Mom? Your grandma was playing the numbers. Well, you just finding that out? Well, what do you know? We found out. Yes, we did. We found out. Now we know. We found out. We found out that grandma plays the numbers. We found out. Yes, we did. We found out. She couldn't keep it hidden. We found out. Now we know that Grandma plays the numbers. Think about them every day. Dreamed about them every night. Gets up early in the morning. See that the numbers comes out just right. We found out, yeah.
Warning. Power loss detected. Engine core is offline.
Now we know that Grandma plays the numbers.
Warning. Power loss detected. Engine core is off.
We found out. Yes, we know. We found
Yes.
out. Bless her soul. We found out. Now we know that Grandma plays the numbers. We found out. Yes, oh yes. We found out. We found out. We found out. Now
Line.
we know that Grandma.
Engine core power restored. Thermal engine fuel command accepted. Commencing 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stealth capability engine firing. Test firing completed with an efficiency rating of 96.7%.
Because those dear hearts and gentle people will never ever let you down. They read the good book.
Oh my god! Are you alright?
Got cooked by those flames. But thanks to my power armor, I'm still in one piece. The important thing is that we're still alive. We have a way to get to the transmitter. Let's go.
With picket fence and rambling road, I feel so well each time that I return. That my happy heart keeps laughing like
Going down.
I love those dear hearts and gentle people who live and love in my home.
Going up.
They read the good book from Friday till Monday. That's how the weekend goes. I've got a dream.
Hello?
Intruder alert!
I feel so well each time that I happy heart. People who live and love in my hometown. Those dear hearts and gentle
Actuator damaged.
Let's get out of here. Take the service elevator to the surface.
Bob Crosby this time, not Bing. In case you got confused. I sometimes do.
Yeah, so long as you're carrying it.
Things. Coming to you from the jewel green. The green. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio. The next one is Bing Crosby.
Going up.
Enjoy.
that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down. Oh, drinking beer in a cabaret, was I having fun? Until one night she caught me right.
Bunker looks clear.
Now I'm
Let's
on the
move out.
run.
Oh, lay that pistol down, babe. Lay that pistol down. Pistol
Paladin dance.
Well, that could have gone smoother, but mission accomplished.
I thought we worked well as a team.
Agreed. It's a refreshing change to work with a civilian who can follow orders properly. That being said, I believe we have two important matters to discuss. First and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep-range transmitter, I'd like to compensate you for your assistance during this operation. I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own personal modification of the standard Brotherhood laser rifle. May it serve you well in battle.
Thank you.
You're welcome, civilian. Now, as far as the second matter goes, I wanted to make you a proposal. We had a lot thrown at us back there. Our op could have ended in disaster, but you kept your cool and handled it like a soldier. There's no doubt in my mind that you've got what it takes. When we met at the police station, you told me you wanted to join the Brotherhood of Steel. Is that something you're still willing to do? Or should we just say our goodbyes?
I'd be honored to join.
I'll follow your lead here, but let's try and keep it light on the zealotry, shall we?
That's what I wanted to hear. Meet me back at the police station, and we'll discuss the details.
Happy made a batch of corn, the revenuers came. The draw was slow, so now they know you can't do that to me.
Oh, lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down.
Pistol cracking mama,
Lay that pistol down. Oh, singing songs in a cabaret, was I having fun? Till one night I didn't sing right, now I'm on the run. Oh, lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down.
pistol cracking mama,
Lay that pistol down.
oh, pistol cracking mama,
Lay that pistol down.
Somebody went to...
It's all over, but the cry, and nobody's crying but me. Friends all over know I'm trying to forget about how
A lot of
much
effort to
I
keep folks out of here.
care for you. It's all over, but the dreaming, poor little dreams that keep trying to come true. It's all over, but the cry, and I can't get over crying over you. It's all over, but the crying, and no Nobody's crying but me. Friends all over know I'm trying to forget about how much I care for you. It's all over.
Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Halen, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. He shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think he has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Thanks. I promise not to let you down.
You don't have to prove anything else to me. Getting that transmitter was enough.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
I got tired of wandering alone.
Too bad. I was getting used to the thought of you leaving.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army, and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
Don't worry. I've spent time in the military.
Perfect. Then there's no need to give you a long lecture, so I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxson, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
Thank you.
Thanks aren't necessary. Just continue excelling at your duties, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
He doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable, because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to the Pridwin. However, if you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
All right, out with it. What's your game?
There's nothing in life but you.
I hope I haven't offended you again.
Offended? Hardly. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're not the military type. You're a loner. So I can't figure out why you're sticking around. You got what you wanted, so why don't you hit the road?
The Brotherhood might be the best chance I'll ever have to find my son.
Well, as far as reasons go, that's a pretty good one. Look, I'm gonna cut you some slack because Dance trusts you. But if you step out of line and put any of my brothers or sisters in danger, I'll make sure you regret it. So, ready for your assignment, hero?
Ready.
Then listen up. Like it or not, one of our most important duties is to keep the Commonwealth clear of the trash. I'm talking about mutants, ghouls, synths. The abominations the damn eggheads caused when they started playing with their toys. This op is simple. I'm gonna send you to a target, and you're gonna terminate everything that calls it home. All the details you need are right here. Don't come back until the job's done.
You just heard.
Halen?
Reese still giving you the cold shoulder.
Lucky you.
I wish we can see eye to eye.
Reese only sees one thing. Reese bleeds Brotherhood. It's all he cares about. It's his family. It's his whole life. If anything else comes into the picture and gets in the way, he shoves it aside.
I'll just stay out of his way for now.
That would be best. Give him time. He'll come around. So, are you ready to take on your first assignment?
Ready.
Great. Let me explain what I need you to do. One of the Brotherhood's most important duties is the recovery and preservation of technology that was lost when the bombs fell. I have a list of locations that contain artifacts we need you to recover in order to have them cataloged and studied by our scribes. Here, this should cover all the information you'll need to find your first artifact. Good luck, and be careful.
sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it would be super dangerous, I bet.
Don't you have a mission to
This
complete?
is Johnny Mercer singing about personality.
Still here? Damned if I know what top season you.
If you got it, you should appreciate it, because it's not necessarily common.
Paladin.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Of course I am. I've never seen anything so impressive.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call our ship the Producent. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
Yeah, but for who?
That's the plan. If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. That being said, you're about to get to know the Producent up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Get moving. That location isn't gonna clear itself.
You building a collection or something?
And when Salome danced and had the boys entranced, no doubt it must have been easy to see.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
How to use her personality.
Well, and never sit on a boss's settee unless she's got a perfect personality. A girl can get somewhere in spite of stringy hair or even just a bit bowed at the knee. If she can show a faultless personality.
Why a certain girl's offered certain things like sable coats and wedding rings by men who wear their spats right.
That's right. So don't you say I'm smart and have the kindest heart. Oh, what a wonderful sister I'd be.
Just tell me how you like mine.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
Run like a rabbit, fly like a bee. No matter what you do, you'll never get away from me because I'm right behind you, baby. Right behind you, baby.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes through the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the enemy. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Producent should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
All the red chicken, I'm at the house, strolling on the floor, but don't think you ever got a big Geiger counter, it's a pretty good rig. When the needle starts clicking, it's the way I'm gonna dig. Money, money, honey, the kind you fold. Money, money, honey, rock and roll. Break it in, paint it up like hay. Have a rocking good time and throw it all away. Well, I can see me now in my long Cadillac. Engines in the middle, spare wheel on the back. Man, don't you know I'd be hard to stop when I find that big rock. Money, money, honey, the kind you fold. Money, money, honey, rock and roll. Break it in, paint it up like hay. Have a rockin' good time.
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
When I find that big rock. Money, money, honey, the kind you fold. Money, money, honey, rock and roll. Break it in, paint it up like hay. Have a rocking good time. Throw it all away.
Enjoyed that song by Warren Smith.
I've been told the Valentine Detective Agency signed an eyesore, but they sure bring in the business.
If you're the kind of person who is tired of
aboard, sir?
living in Diamond
Mission
City,
granted.
then you maybe
Welcome
want
back.
a
Allow me to be the
adventure or
first to congratulate you on a successful
Yes,
mission.
you have a new
Is this
option.
our new recruit?
Yes, sir.
The settlement
I feel
of,
promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his
Sanctuary
entry into our
has,
rankings
I
personally.
guess, been
Yes,
founded.
we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's
Good luck to
approved
them
your
with,
request.
you know,
Place the
gold.
recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the
It
Pridland
sounds
and
like
await further
maybe
instructions.
Very good, sir.
Not other news, it's actually the same
Ad
news.
Victoriam,
The,
Captain.
Ad Victoriam.
Minutemen were involved in this. That's the Minutemen.
You disgust me.
Captain.
Not much
So,
sight
I thought they were
yourself.
You're the
done
one
for.
Paladin Dance has taken under his
It
wing.
sounds kind of crazy. Excuse me.
You don't look
And
much
if
like a
for real,
soldier to me.
It would be super dangerous, I bet.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate. Welcome aboard, Elder Max.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction, and most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our beneath the Commonwealth. There is a cancer, known as the Institute, a malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
Oh man.
Elder,
if I'm
I
late
care
for
about
muster
them.
one more time, Captain
people of the
Kells is gonna have me
Commonwealth.
do 100 push-ups.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Getting a bit of a twitch.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on. So how did it look?
He started to turn us to see the sight. Went nuts again and chopped up the ship. Hacking and whacking and slacking. Hacking and whacking and slacking. Hacking and whacking and slacking. Hacking and whacking, chopping at me. Brought old Pete back to town to electrocute him there. But Pete crazy, like a clown, chopped down that electric chair. Hacking and whacking and slacking. He's a maniac. Don't do nothing but
Got there.
We've got a
Paladin
lot of work
Dance.
ahead of us.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxton?
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
I'm pleased we were assigned to the same team. I think we can learn a lot from each other.
If driving fast cars you like, if low bars you like, if old imps you like, if fair lips you like, if May West you like, or me undressed you like.
Hungry. Rations are first come, first serve.
When every night the set
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
anything goes.
That was Anything Goes by...
Ah, good. You're finally here.
That was...
Just set the
that was
books down
Anything Went.
anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
No. Stupid.
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a moment to address your question.
You're the kind of person who is,
Makes sense to get rid of the trash.
Well, I'm pleased you agree. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
The settlement...
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job
I thought
done.
they were kind of done for.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts, anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Hey, Wanani, I was by your house last night, and guess what happened? What happened, Monk? Your grandma was playing the numbers. Well, you just find that out?
There, try it now.
Nothing. I'm supposed to report
So,
10 minutes
you're the
ago.
new recruit I heard about.
I can fix it.
Not what I was expecting.
Kick your way through a mirework.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
I'm not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate. Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Joining our cause was the wisest
Excuse me,
decision
Proctor
of your
Teagan.
life, brother.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Teagan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
I'm romantic and bright as a moon, happy night for
If dumb and ugly had a child, it'd...
I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a
Be a super
wonderful
mutant.
guy. No more a smart little girl with no heart, I have found me a wonderful guy. I'm as tried and as gay as a daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm bromidic and bright as a moon, happy night, pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
Tighten up for me. Now split the difference.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridman's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth stuff can be fatal.